they have top 20 traits that people look for in their leader. And, so they do a survey, and every edition they do a new survey. And the top four traits that people are looking for based off the survey is number one, honesty, right? Number two, competency, that they know what they're doing, right? Which is such an important thing, right? Number three is inspiring, someone who can inspire you to really, like I said, focus on the right goals and be on the same page, be engaged. And the fourth is forward looking. So thinking about where we're going, not just being mired in where we are here, but really having that forward view of where we're going, what the destination is, and how do we stay on top of it, right? And there's other good traits that are there as well. But thing about those top four is that they've been the top four in every edition of the book, every survey that has come
Wow.
back within the last almost 40 years. And so, and number one, number two, three, and four, competency, inspiration, and forward looking have traded places a little bit, but honesty has always been the number one, usually by a significant margin,
Hmm.
right? So just thinking about, that's kind of goes to what we were going to talk about today, right? What is it that you as a leader want to do to make sure that your team feels like you are there for them and you have their best interest in mind, because as you mentioned, we talked about this before we started recording, the idea of managerial trauma is a real thing.
Yep.
And so,
Well, yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, this idea, this topic has been coming up so much in like my classes. It might be me who brings it up. I might have some trauma that I'm working through, but I say the managerial trauma because like we all have to work unless you're independently wealthy and you're just doing it for fun. Which I don't know anybody who's independently wealthy who just goes to work for fun. Um, like we all have to work, and it should not be, in my very idealistic, toxic positivity way, the thing that sucks the most in your life. You know what I mean? Like if we have to work, it should at least or can be somewhat enjoyable.